Shemai GTA chums. This is going to be your podium vehicle this week. It's the Jester Classic, also known as the Toyota Supra Mark 4, I think it is, yeah. So it's a very nice car, rear wheel drive. I've got no grip tyres on, so we're going to get rid of those. It's a very good drift car with no grip tyres on, but I'm struggling a bit at the moment, so I'm going to get rid of them. I'm going to do a customization and then talk a bit about performance when we get some proper rims on and tyres on and figure out how to drive it. So we're going to modify it in the LS car meet because it's 3 times reputation or something on stuff in the car meet, and you get reputation and stuff from modifying stuff. Anyway, let's have a look at what we've got. So first off, I think we need to start with the colour. Oh, actually, livery. There's not a great deal of livery options, I don't think. So I got the Jester, that is the classic one. Jester 2000 Extreme Challenge. The Fuckaroo, that is a good one. And Slapdash, I'm not sure about that one, but I think with the right colour we could do that. That is nice as well. I think we're going to do Zero Livery. That is the one if you want the Fast and Furious look. I'm going to do Zero because I'm going to do the original colour that I remember it in. From the brochure. This is not for the Mark 4 as well, it's for the Mark 1, I think. They cost about 12 grand. I remember my dad was going to get a new car and I really wanted it to be a Supra, which as a family car it's not really a family car, is it? But I was like, but Dad, it costs the same price as you. Yeah. Amazing car. It's a red. I'm working from memory, so I don't even remember what red. Just standard red was probably, and I don't think it was metallic, so I don't know what I'm looking at metallics for. Lava red looks good. Maybe we should go original and put a lava red on. Grace red. Now that was it. I'm pretty sure that was it. It didn't have white rims, so we're going to get rid of those, I think. Secondary colour, classics. We've got the race yellow, so we're probably just going to go with a black or something like that, because I think it was kind of I mean, we could go white, something like that, just to highlight the red there, but I think black works nicely. And trim colour, we can change that. It colours up this little bit here, a little bit here, you see the little white bit. So again, we're going to go with black with that. I know it's a bit boring, maybe we could go red. Just look at the outside and see what red looks like, just out of interest. Red. It looks good. I think it looks good, the red. Maybe we should just go red. Yeah, let's throw red in because it gives an accent there of red with red. Right. So, where do we start here? Let's just change those rims because they're a bit annoying. And wheel type. Just show you which one it is. It's the Track Ice Storm. Is very good. I don't think you'll get many better than that. You could go for a more classic rim. The stock rims are black, oddly enough. I don't remember them being black, but they look good. Black, but not as good as the Ice Storm, of course. Wheel colour, though, we need to change that to being black, probably. I mean, what about the gold? I suppose that's the only colour we might choose, but we're not going to, so gold is not it. The Fuckaroo rims. Oh, I was going to say, wasn't I? We've got low grip tyres. I'm going to put bulletproofs on. I know it's cost 25 grand, but I think I've given up drift. I'm on keyboard and mouse, so drifting isn't great with keyboard and mouse. It's a bit tricky. You've got to pump the keyboard, which sounds a bit rude, but it's not. It isn't. This week is the same as last week. It's just more car-related kind of stuff with race jazz. Discounts aren't as good though. So we've got a number of options on here. I like the clean ones. This shows the exposed intercooler. We could get rid of that. I suppose if I was going to go for the classic look, I'd go with that. I mean, let's face it, I think stock looks best of all. I just think all that jazz below, it's just not very classic. And this is the original, and we're trying to do an original build. So we would have a zero diffuser. I might keep the carbon diffuser, I don't know yet. And definitely not that. I mean, you can hardly see it there, so I'm going to leave it. It's something a child might have put on it. Similarly, I think the roll cage is something we're going to get rid of because we can't see it now, it's actually in black. So, actually, maybe we should keep it just because it's in black. And it's cheaper, isn't it? EMS4, obviously. Chrome exhaust. This is probably the best exhaust. This is a great car, by the way. You need to get that spin, that wheel, and winning it. It really is. Headlight covers. Now we can get rid of these altogether. The Classic would not be that. I mean, I like that. It looks good. Not that. But this is the Classic, which looks excellent, I think. Fenders. Okay, you can put studded fenders. What's this? Rear spats. I'll show you what the spats are. It's these jeb ends. So we could do a Classic look like that, but we're going to leave it because it's cheaper. Bonnet. I've got the scooped bonnet, so it does look. It's hardly, it's not stock, I suppose, but oh, there's the Fast and Furious one, and all sorts of carbon variants. That would be good, the stock, but I just like the kind of just the look of it. I mean, that would be one to go for as well. The vented scoop it hood. But I think either of those two are good, but I think the scooped hood is better. Okay. Okay, so plates. We've got the V-Gang. I don't think I have any plates for this one yet, so we're going to leave that. Roof, we can put a scoop on. I think for the Classic you get rid of the scoop. Skirts, primary skirts, that is what you want. And spoiler. Okay, we've got none at the moment. I think none looks very good, but what's this? Boot lip spoiler. Gives you a traction bonus, so it's going to be quite handy to have a spoiler. This is probably the best one because that is like the original spoiler. Original for this car, not original for the Mark 1, which I'm trying to be inspired by in the build of this car, even though the colours are completely different because I'm an idiot. I mean, they're not completely, it's red, isn't it? And to me, that's the same. Okay, and windows are limo. Oh no, they're not. We should limo them out. We should go full limo on this one. And that's it. We've built it. It's a great, great car. You're going to love it. Need to win it. It's free. It's a Classic. I don't need to talk about the Supra, do I? The Mark 4 Supra. It's Classic. It's known for having the super upgraded engines and being an absolute beast and destroying supercars in real life. It doesn't do that in the game so much. It's in sports class and or sports. I can't remember, but it's not competitive. Oh come on, mate! Fucking red car as well. What is wrong with that fool? So, I mean, it's good. It's a good car. Is basically it, and it drives nice as well. It does that. I think it does that engine. I think it does engine resistance thing because it did some high revving nonsense. We'll see if it does that anymore in a minute. But that used to do some kind of boost in it, and that's why I had the no grip tyres on maybe, or maybe it was for maybe it's for the cornering, the drift corners. But as you can tell now, I don't need to drift it. But it's a very manageable drift if you put no grip tyres on. Which I'm not demonstrating to you now. I'll demonstrate it in another video, and it probably says drift in the title or something. Drift build, or the last one I built, but there probably one before the last one, because I left the tyres on, I think, because I thought, yeah, I'll leave it on, why not? And I keep forgetting, and then when I drive it, I'm like, oh, what the hell's going on here? Anyway, it's a great car. Let's look at the internals, just to see what you get. It's very kind of old school. It's slightly newer of the old, kind of, because you can turn it red, but the bitmaps aren't great. Look at the bitmaps on the back shelf and the back seat. It's horrible. So the internals aren't the best. They're not the worst either. They're kind of bottom feeders, though. They are bottom feeders. So if you don't like the internal aesthetics, I don't know why I'm saying it's not for you, but I bought this on discount, so I'm going to spin the wheel because I want to win it. I should go and have a look at the wheel, but I'm not going to because I've done this ahead. We're about 4 hours away from the wheel at this point. Anyway, this is a great car, great car, one of my favourites in the entire game, because of the aesthetics. It's such a beautiful looking car, and it's a classic car in the world as well. So for those reasons you want to buy it, but it's also a very nice car to drive. It's got nice grip, rear wheel drive, and driving it around the session, it's just nice and easy, Just feather the accelerator in the corner because we're on keyboard, and we're golden. Look, oh, did you see that braking? Absolutely terrible. Referee, that person there. I don't know. Maybe we should kill him. No, we're not going to. We're going to let him live. We're going to let him live for that. Anyway, I hope you found this useful, and I hope you have an excellent day. There's another one. Thank you very much for watching.